ask you a question. Can you deny that that was a great look for Lefty Gunplay? To be on Kendrick's album and have his name listed right there in the credits on the actual song name and to show up on there, regardless of how many actual verses he does, I thought it was a great look for what was ultimately an underground rapper at the time.
Okay. Now I got to do it to you.
Okay, here we go.
We got about 5, 6 local artists featured on it, right?
Correct.
Everybody else has a verse.
Correct.
12 to 16 bars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only one person has 4 words. Nas, rewind. 4 words, 12 to 16 bars, every other, right? So is it true to say, believable to say that maybe everybody was called in and he's the only one whose verse didn't stand up and they just took something to make something from something just because it was like an amnesty situation?
I don't think it was amnesty. I think that Kendrick liked that part for that song, and it was not a joint album between Lefty and Kendrick. It was Kendrick's album. He allowed other local artists to get on, and he's going to decide how he wants to present that on his album.
Gotcha.
And to be on a Kendrick album in 2024 is a huge deal.
To be on a Kendrick album in 2024 is definitely a huge deal.
Yes.
But in order to be part of the deal, you have to be on the album. You cannot identify what these 4 words represent. It's not a hook, it's not a bridge, it's not a verse, right? We're gonna call it what it is. 4 words. That's it. He's the first artist.
Technically 6 words.
He's the first artist.
Shit gets crazy, spooky, scary, hilarious. That's 6.
He's the first artist to lay a 4-word, almost verse that's a hook at the end. Now, I don't know how long that's gonna float. And let me ask you a question. Do you believe Kendrick Lamar respects Dr. Dre?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe if Dre told him to say these 4 words at the end of a song and that's it, that he would have went for it?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I think he would.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But listen, it's a great look.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you where the looks get bad. Have you done your homework? I don't think you did your homework. Today you slipping, I feel it. And you usually not slipping. Right. I hope I don't get anybody fired. What else happened on November 22nd? The Kendrick Lamar album came out, right? Mm-hmm. What else happened on November 22nd, Vlad?
Not sure.
You're not sure. You sure you're not sure?
I'm sure I'm not sure.
So you just showed up to this interview unprepared.
I'm supposed to know every event that happens on a certain day.
You're definitely supposed to know this.
Okay.
Let me let you know what happened.
Tell me.
Lefty Gunplay released his album on the same day Kendrick released his album that everybody's talking about he's featured on, and it did 500 units.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you what I think that is. Crazy, scary. What's the other 2 words?
Spooky.
Spooky.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. You didn't know Lefty Gunplay released his album on November 22nd? Now, Lefty, listen, bro, I don't want to hear it. Don't say this is attack on the Rasa. This is attack on you. You came up here and spoke on me. You didn't have no firepower. I got a Gatling gun. November 22nd, Kendrick Lamar, the biggest artist right now in the world speaking. He's up there. Anything he's speaking on, he touching everybody paying attention. Releases November 22nd. On the same day, Lefty Gunplay is on the Kendrick Lamar, whatever we call it, 4-word feature. Lefty Gunplay releases his album. Same day, Kendrick Lamar does 319,000 units. Lefty Gunplay does 500 units. Is that a little spooky? Could it be hilarious? I'm just asking. Could this be hilarious? Could this be considered like, whoa, everybody's talking about you on this Kendrick album, same date you released. You did 500. 500, not 5,000. 500, 500, decimal 00, no commas. This 500 has no commas. This is not 1,500. This is no 1,500. Do you think that's a little crazy? or spooky or hilarious? I'm asking, Vlad.
I don't know.
Vlad, you did not do your homework.
I did not do my homework. This is true. I did not know his album dropped on the
You
same
do
day.
know this is two interviewers interviewing, right?
I understand.
Okay, well,
I
listen,
understand.
we're going to get our Lefty Gunplay. I hope Lefty finds himself. Listen, brother, it does not pay to make enemies in this world with people that are good at what they do. I'm simply asking, I never had a beef with you. Adam asked me about Lefty Gunplay. I didn't know who he was. I made a joke. I said he probably never fired a gun. I didn't know if he was Mexican, black, from California, from Spain. I knew nothing about it. And since then, he's taken that and lied on me. Said I called in and stopped the deal. I'm like, bro, who was trying to give you a $200,000 deal? Who?
Yeah, I've never heard of you stopping deals.
I'm like,
People
bro,
criticize you all you want, but I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, this stop a deal.
Wack100.
Like, who did I stop a deal with? Who was supposed to give you some money? I mean, you know, I think they probably saw what we just saw, right? 500 units. You know what I'm saying? Right? He did the equivalent of, what was it? We came up with maybe like 800,000 streams. And when you divide that by 1,500, which represents how many streams it represents one album sale, you know, you come up about, 500, maybe 5 to 800, whatever, 8 and 5, 13, let's average it out. 13, 650. 650.